Make another video. This is a Schweppes, but I added something to the soda, so different from your Facebook ads because these whatever I have is real pretty and sexy. It wouldn't be funny looking. But anyway, I wanted to tell you a little more about what the story I was telling you about Christ. Remember the people that try to beat on Christ? Those were the same people that he helped that fucked their own life up. Because remember, he was from a social economics as they was, and when they put their hands on him before, and then they had pardon me for a second. When they had put their hands on me on him before, they had it's my child. Christ is my child, so it's like putting hands on my love, but a certain type of way at certain points of time. But when they did that, and he was of a special love, a person said, Christ, my child, he didn't realize I actually got to be with his mother a certain type of way one day. A person says, what are you talking about? There's certain things that you don't know, but not only was he of immaculate conception, at that time, individuals couldn't stop me from loving the reasons of my immaculate self, of the reasons of my love. And let me tell you something. To other people, it's called jerking off and stuff like that. When I do that, it causes, my wife knows, and she'll know it's really me, it causes immaculate conception. Because it's like the purity of the purest without being tampered with any other intellect at a time. So, I'ma just be real. When I did stuff like that, he was wonderful, and I got to be with my situation, so it was even better. And then it was like I energized him a certain type of way. He didn't realize it because, I wanted to see certain things a certain type of way, and I knew myself, but the development with my wife of certain social economics, I wanted to see at certain times. So, because I did a lot of martial arts, and I was watching certain other things also, and I was literally the Dalai Lama at the time. But dealing with that, I had to come outside for a second. Dealing with that type of situation in the paradigm of time, you gotta remember, in physics, if somebody put their hands on, if somebody does something for somebody, and then you have individuals at a time that, say they didn't like what was done or whatever the situation, and then they went and put their hands on the individual. Remember, I'm the paradigm of time. So if my son was, all I made was stars for the outer intellect at those times and other things. So even in conduct, so a person should be real intellectual to know what I'm speaking about. So if I made my child a certain type of way, and then on top of it, then you had individuals that went and touched my child. Remember, light is past, present, and future. So even in light, it's still past, present, and future. Even in the physics, in the physical reality. So individuals cause their own harm in the same time. This is why they disperse after when the cloud got, drowsy, when they try to disperse, when they realize they try to piss in the element, then the other individuals realize, like, oh, they got scared because something that they did to themselves manifested, and then they wanted to go scatter off and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of it, what was even worse, what individuals feared at the time, I was right next to him, and then on his right side, and then he didn't realize what was going on at the time, and he turned to the other individual, and then I was still next to him telling him, like, yo, I can't believe, listen, you speaking to him, but you speaking to me, and I can't believe what's going on. yeah. I was telling him, but he didn't realize how real I was in the things I was doing a certain type of way. And the things I witnessed that individuals didn't know that I knew what they did, and that was even more wrong. And I was like, yo, this is like, you ain't gonna believe this when I tell you this. The individuals that put their hands on him, they fucked up their own situation. I was next to him also. So even in the paradigm of time, it continued. You understand? It's past, present, and future. You did it to yourself at the time too. That's when they realized that at the end it was already too late because of what happened a certain type of next way, and then they knew the people that they were with that caused the ignorance caused them to be manipulated, and then caused an embarrassment and shame to individuals of certain dignities. So, and then I was there, and then the individuals of real dignity knew I was right there. That was even worse. That was so heavy on their conscience. Like, no, yo, his dad is there next to him. That it ain't like him being a god. His dad is creation. They were even more scared. It was so real. A person said, "What caused it?" Is what I even did with Prometheus. You remember? Person said, "What are you speaking about?" I put Prometheus up, but I put him on a boulder because of what he did. You know what I'm saying? Because he tried to show somebody to ignite a certain type of situation a certain way, and I didn't want them to do certain things a certain type of way, and Prometheus didn't know that everything I had was beyond delicate of love in different ways at the time, and what he used, that's why I put him to be responsible, because if somebody ever used that type of situation again, he would go get it instant. He would have put that shit to sleep instantly. So I chained Prometheus up. It was so real that I ate off the... Yo, listen. I made my wife turn into... Yo, my wife was like the bird that had to eat my own child just to make sure. And on top of it, he was going to have to nourish himself. Yo, my wife had to eat off that situation because she knew I would have made she would have turned into a chicken for food for me if that nigga fucked that up. That's how serious it is. My wife had to make sure. Yo, my physics was nice, nigga. Yeah, I don't play, nigga. I don't play. Yo, my nigga, I'm a real drama. I don't play, nigga. Yo, listen, you play with me, you stupid. you stupid. You know, you joke with me, you embarrass, you do anything to disrespect me, I'm gonna walk away like it's nothing already there. Nothing there. For real, you think it's a joke? Alright. Yo, you know, I'm gonna tell you, like, yo, listen, man. When individuals did that, it was beyond serious, and then on top of it, it caused other situations, and then on top of it, this is why I put Prometheus on the boulder, because it was round, and he had to know where it was coming from. Yo, my physics with certain individuals that wanted to be complete and didn't want to be with their mother was different, and I'm the only one that could do it. And I'm speaking about as far as myself. I'm the only one that could do that type of situation in any paradigm of time, but I already did it. But, you know, I just wanted to edify certain other things for you, so another person will know how serious the situation is. It's just like when individuals did certain things. You know, I had other teachings for the nigga at times, but I had a conversation. With him a long time ago. You know, just like he knew. It's just like what I told my child God. I don't pray because I know what will happen the next day. I send praise, but I don't pray. Well, go on. Everything all right? Yeah. You sure?
Yeah, it's chilling, bro.
All right, yo, I'm here though, all right? All right. You know, there was things that go on, and I don't play in the paradigm of time with my children. So, you know, I'm gonna be real. You know, it's one thing if your older brother do something, it's never supposed to be malicious, because he got to think about the conduct of his intentions, even on a level of reflection for himself. Certain things I don't even tell my wife because the other higher crown empress at the point, other higher points of enlightenment, she already knows certain things, and then she just be outside and she be looking like God just wanted to come outside like, yeah, oh yeah, for real, for real, for real. You know, it's kind of a scary thing because my son will handle himself. I'm not around. I'm conquering the physical reality. So how nice you think your mother is, huh? You'd be surprised, my nigga. And look at this. We're on the earth. Look at this. You seen the atmosphere the other day and the cleansing of what I did. And I'm still cleaning. I'm not finished cleaning yet. I'm still cleaning. So imagine that. You got chicks that did certain wrongs. Their physical is not going to be like the Empress spiritual. So she going to be walking around crispy clean like, woo. She going to be making like, you know, some people probably want to see her, but she going to be making sounds like, woo, woo. Looking at individuals walking around gliding in the spiritual realm, looking at niggas like, oh. When she's like, just call me bingo, baby. Bingo, that's his name. She, woo, woo. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. Real. Yo, my wife ain't no joke, my nigga. So, where's your mouchoir? You covered your face with your mouchoir. Where's the rag for your hair? Wow. Yo. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, man. You know, some of y'all better be careful. My wife don't play, man. I'm gonna put this on Facebook before I put this on YouTube. But my wife don't play, my nigga. You be thinking she be a joke, and then next thing you know, all type of thing. she be looking like you. No, you ain't touching that. You ain't getting that. No. And then that's when you gotta watch out for the psychotic children and shit. The ones that ain't past their period point. You understand what I'm saying? Well, anyway, man, you know, I don't want to edify so much of the story a certain type of way, but you know, I'll tell you what you need to know a certain type of way. But you know, a person says in the house to be clean at a point. I wanted to clean the house. I already cleaned the foundation a certain type of way a long time ago. So if it's dirty, my wife is just gonna be looking at other individuals at the time like, no. The nigga left and it was clean. You try to say the nigga dirty did or something else, you're lying, and she knows what type of habitation was going on. And then when I left it clean, and on top of it, I already cleansed the whole crib before anybody had moved into the basement a long time ago. And then on top of it, also still cleansed the crib after certain people ended up moving out. And then on top of what they did, I already cleansed it. So that was all their debris of their cause or what they were doing. It was just like when the rats went after my clothes back in the days, and then they chewed through. I was like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with them? And then I started looking at them like, yo, you're like a terabyte, man. Like, you're a funny thing. You know I'm right. I'm going to tell you straight up. You're like a terabyte. I was looking at them like funniest things and stuff. And I'm not even going to tell you, but I told you I'm precise. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know certain things of intellectualness. I didn't want to say anything else, but For anybody that doesn't know what's going on, too bad for you. I know what's going on, so my bad to everybody else. And yes, I am a handsome man.